Hi everyone, it's Julie from Crosspatch. Lovely sunny day outside, not pouring with rain. Hope you're all keeping well. I hope it's sunny where you are, if you're not in West Wales. Just a quickie today, a quick demo on quarter square triangles because I've been making lots of stuff with them, and just to show you what else I've been making because I've got Create and Craft, not this weekend, the following weekend, so last weekend of July. Okay, so hi everybody. Quarter square triangles, brilliant for using up your charm packs because you can just make a load, sew them together and they look beautiful. Let me grab a load over there which I forgot about. Right, let's grab those there and we'll get started. So take my glasses off so I can see you. I'll show you what we can make with them first, shall I? So these are baby ones. So these are using started off as a 2.5-inch square charm pack, so a little baby charm pack. And all I've done is sewn them all together in rows of 5. And I've put a bit of linen on each end and a bit of lace just to make it look pretty. So that's a pretty one. Using Tilda fabrics. Here's another one. So one of my stitcheries, instead of just having squares around the edge, I've put the quarter square triangles around the edge. So that's that one. So that's one of my mandala stitcheries, and it's a Tilda charm pack. Here's another one. Again, this is the big version of the baby runner. So a French General charm pack, and all I've done, again, I've added like a long quarter strip on each end, so like I did a 9-inch strip I think on this, 9-inch by the width of the table runner. So it's up to you how wide you make your table runner. This is how many blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks, and the blocks are 4.5 inches, so down to 4 inches when you set them together. So 4, 8, 12, 16, so about 20 inches wide. Obviously you can make it into any shape you want. So that's that one. And I've just appliqued the stitchery panels with a buttonhole stitch on each end for that one. So if you've never done this quick method before, I'm sure there's hundreds of demos on YouTube, but here's mine. So charm packs, I split the charm pack, so they're generally 42 squares, so I usually use 40 of them, and I split them into pairs, and I generally put like a light with a dark or a cream with a colour. So these are French General ones. So I split them all up into pairs, and then I draw a diagonal line on the back of every single square. So there's a diagonal line there and there's a diagonal line there. So you put your squares right sides together, and then you just stitch 1/4 inch either side of one diagonal line, and then you cut them in half down that diagonal line. Okay, pull them apart, open them out, and you will end up with 2 half square triangles the same. At this point you put them together again, right sides together. Because you've drawn diagonal lines on the back of all your squares, you've still got a diagonal line there. Okay, so I want a blue square, a blue triangle should I say, against my cream one. So make sure when you put them together, you put them together like that, so you don't want the same fabrics against each other. And then when you put them together, on one side you want the seam going up, on the other side the seam going down, so they butt up nicely together. And then again you will just stitch 1/4 inch either side of that line and cut it in half, and you will end up with 2 pretty little blocks like that. Now if you want 4 different fabrics, make up 2 different sets of half square triangles. So your first step, when you just put 2 pieces of fabric together, so I've got 2 sets of those and 2 sets of those, so they're going to be completely different, and I can join them together in any way I want, but just making sure again the seams on one side go up and the seams on the other side down, and you can see where I haven't trimmed the edges off that they will butt up nicely together. And again, either side of the diagonal line, cut the diagonal line, and you'll end up with some pretty little blocks like that. So those are the French General ones that I used for this one. And the baby ones, if you use the baby ones, those are baby Tilda ones, and their finished size are about 1 3/4 inches. Here's big size Tilda ones that I've made, because I'm doing another matching pair for that cushion, so I've got them all made up ready for when I get round to doing them. So when you join them together, just join them in rows of whatever you want. If you want the table runner this size, it's rows of 5, which is easy if you've got 40 squares. And again, the same with the one I just threw on the floor with that one. So that's just a quick, easy way of using up a charm pack. I said to catch up with what I've been making since I last saw you. So I think the last demo I did was on the Out of the Woods bag with the log cabin style bag, and since then we've had William Morris in, so I've been doing Moda William Morris bags. So I've made one of those log cabin style ones. I've made another circle bag with them. I've been doing snail trail again. So my idea is there's already a video on how I do snail trail using my templates available, but I'll do another one and upload the measurements for you if you haven't got my templates. If you don't live in this country, they're hard to get hold of because postage costs a fortune. So that's one in William Morris. And then here's the other one I've made yesterday, and it's a William Morris style, but it's not a Moda one. It's a Japanese fabric, but it's very William Morrissy looking. And I thought, because I don't do Christmas bling, I thought this would look nice at Christmas because it's red and green, and that's as Christmassy as I like it, really. I'm not into the bling stuff. So that's just 3 snail trail blocks joined in a row. The first red border is 1.5 inches wide, the second border is 2.5 inches wide, and then I've just bound it in the same red, so it's a Macawa red. And that's that. So what else have I been doing? That's it really. Oh, I made more. I did the last demo actually was the pretty bag, and I've made one in Tilda fabrics now, and I've also made one in French General fabrics to add to the one that I had in the demo. I was demoing this bit when I did the demo of the pretty bag, so I just had the panel for this, but I finished it into the smaller version of the back of the back, and there's a Tilda version. Okay, that's it for today. I've got Create and Craft next week, so I'll be back after that once I've finished packing all the parcels and stuff. Hopefully the weather will have cheered up a bit by then and it'll have stopped raining. Okay, well thanks ever so much for watching. As usual, you're very kind to watch my ramblings. Got any questions, put them in the comments. Any suggestions, put them in the comments. So see you again soon. Okay, bye.